The Iranian influence on the Maliki government today has shown us that the Maliki government is incapable of providing the degree of protection for the Ashraf residents that they should be providing. It has shown that the Maliki government has a disdain for the Ashraf residents because we see inhumane treatment of the Ashraf residents on a daily basis, to include the loudspeakers, the psychological warfare that they have been carrying out, as well as the fact that they have continued to not allow the proper degree of medical treatment for the Ashraf residents. And then, of course, we all watched the Maliki-controlled troops as they attacked or slaughtered and injured the unarmed residents of the Camp Ashraf. We either need to send a new ambassador with moral courage who understands America's prior commitments, or we need better oversight and guidance from Washington for that ambassador. Equally appalling to me is the fact that when you look at the fact that we have not used the tools of our national power to make sure that the Ashraf residents were provided proper medical treatment is absolutely astonishing. We should not forget that the MEK is the best organized, it is the most formidable opposition to the current Iranian regime. It has challenged the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism for the past 32 years. And to me, it is the MEK that provides hope for the current Iranian people. It provides a degree of hope that far exceeds anything else that we here in the United States or our allies can offer short of direct intervention. When you look at the 10-point program, a human rights platform published by President-elect Mrs. Rajabi, which emphasizes the same religious and gender freedoms that are emphasized and advocated by the U.S. Department of State, to me, it makes it a no-brainer. Just how dumb can Ambassador Jeffries or anyone else be to ask an organization of this type to disband itself when all over the world we are supporting groups who stand against ruling dictators that are far less a threat to the United States than the Iranian regime, and in fact dictators that were considered friends of the U.S. in some cases. Why would we not want to put the weight and power of this country behind an organization that we know stands for the same principles that we stand for, and that is the best organized, best led organization to take on the current Iranian regime? It just doesn't make sense. My recommendation would be, first and foremost, take the MEK off the list. Secondly, we need to remember that the Ashraf residents are part of the group that the United States recognized as protected citizens under the Fourth Geneva Convention, and that we ourselves provided protection for 6 years. Third, we need to pressure the Iraqis to stop all harassment and suppressive measures against the Ashraf residents today. Fourth, given that the Ashraf residents have accepted relocation as an option, we should let the Iraqis know in no uncertain terms, and by that I mean use maybe some what I would characterize as coercive diplomacy, that forcible displacement inside Iraq is totally unacceptable. We should use the tools of our national power, particularly our diplomatic and our economic tools, to ensure that the Iraqis live up to the commitments that we made to the Ashraf residents if we are not going to do it ourselves. Fifth, we in the United States should step up to our responsibilities and guarantee temporary protection to the residents of Ashraf until they are resettled in third countries.